All right, well, hopefully this will be the last Hurricane Ian update, but we'll have to see. It's a minimal hurricane right now. This is a 2 a.m. update. Ian is expected to emerge over the Atlantic waters later today. Flooding rains continue across central and northern Florida. As of 2 a.m., location 27.7 north, 81.1 west, 55 miles. South-southeast of Orlando, Florida, 55 miles. South-southwest of Cape Canaveral, Florida. Winds 75 miles an hour. Moving northeast at 9 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure 980 millibars to 8.94 inches. And we're going to talk about the size of the storm. Um, and right now, hurricane force winds extend outward up to 45 miles from the center, and tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 175 miles. New Smyrna Beach reported a sustained wind of 55 miles an hour and a gust to 86. So this is still packing some punch here. A gust to 66 was also recently reported at Melbourne in Florida as well. Let's go look at some of these weather observations from around Ian right now. And you still got the hurricane warnings in place for much of Florida, except for the extreme southeast. And if we go look at some of these observations, we'll be able to see what's going on in the area here. And you'll still see the red numbers, which are the wind gusts here, quite strong here in certain areas here. So, yeah, this is sort of like where that center of circulation is right here. And you can see the wind gusts here, some still pretty strong wind gusts here. And another thing to look at also is the rainfall. We can actually take a look at the precipitation just to show you. And we'll go and we'll put this at 24. Yeah, we'll do this 12-hour precipitation. All right, so just to show you how much rain has fallen in the past 12 hours, just to give you an idea of some of these rainfall amounts. It's absolutely, actually, this should be 24 hours. Look at some of these rainfall amounts here. Yes, you see some of these spots. 17 inches, 18 inches. Incredible amounts of rain has fallen in this area. Pretty incredible here. Some of these numbers, and the rain is still falling. That's the thing that's incredible about it. It's still falling, and there's still probably a lot of flooding going on. That it's the middle of the night, so nobody really knows about it. Let's go look at the latest on the satellite. So this is the satellite here, and you could see crossing Florida right there, and it's going to be emerging off the probably sometime by noon. Probably, I think the eye will be emerging back out over the water again. So moving a little faster than we feared. We feared it would be even slower, but let's go to the power outage situation because we have 2,387,040 customers. That's a large number, right? But you can see where the outages are concentrated in this area here. DeSoto completely out. Charlotte's more or less completely out. Lee County mostly completely out. Collier heavily out as well. We already did Charlotte County. Sarasota mostly out as well. We don't know if there's been transmission system damage in these areas or it's just distribution poles. Hillsborough County heavily hit as well. Polk, which I believe is Orlando, we have a good amount of customers out there too as well, over half. And then on the East Coast, you can see the power starting to go out. Brevard, Volusia, we have some power outages over there as well. And we can show you what's going on out there. So I have several feeds here to look at here to kind of show you what's going on. Power's still on in downtown Orlando. Tampa still has power in the downtown area. Jacksonville looks like it still has power. I think it should hold out. The transmission systems are pretty hefty. They should be able to deal with it, but we'll find out tomorrow a little more about the damage going on. But another place we can look at and show you the conditions also is Florida 511. They have a number of traffic cameras, so we can look at this one here, and you'll get a chance to see the rain coming down. Sheets of wind-driven rain there, but the winds have come down on this storm quite a bit since what it was. So that's the saving grace, I think, so it won't be a total blackout, I think, like what we saw on the southwest coast where there is almost a complete blackout here there. This is another traffic camera here. You can see winds are coming down, sheets and sheets of rain. And, it's pretty bad out there, but it's not as bad as it was in, places like Ft.Myers, obviously. But still bad, and there's still going to be power outages. There's one car on the road you can see there that we have on the road. Now, if we go and we look at the Florida, I'm sure the ones that are in those harder hit areas are probably all down due to no power. But we can take a look and see. Yeah, that's just probably going well, actually is power in this area. I see lights. It's saying it's live, so. Alright, so it looks like in St. Petersburg proper, they've been able to keep power. This is Tampa, that's why. We got to go further south. I was thinking of getting confused there. I'm thinking of Ft.Myers. That's the area that was hit hard. So this is an area where we're not going to be able to pull up any cameras. They're probably all out. Yeah, video are there. Yep, that was the last image it took. So this is the area that the power grid is completely out in right now, Ft.Myers. Yeah, these are all down. There's nothing out of Ft.Myers. It's all out. This whole area is out. There's no power at all. Like I said, according to this map, it's almost a complete blackout at Ft.Myers right now. And, we don't know what's going on there either. I can't really find any live cameras to figure out what the heck is going on in Ft.Myers, but it appears to be a complete blackout over there. What we can do is we can pull up the maps and we can take a look at Ft.Myers and show you the area here. So this is the area that was hit very hard by Punta Gorda. It made landfall right around here. This was the first landfall across the bay, and then made a second landfall over here. Ft.Myers, this is the more developed part of the area here, and it seems like their power grid is completely down. You have to look and see where their transmission system is and if the transmission system has gone down or not. This is the transmission system, so coming into Ft.Myers here to look at what it looks like here. I mean, it looks pretty hefty. These are steel poles. These are pretty strong poles that come into Ft.Myers. So we don't know if the transmission system has been interrupted or not. We'll find out from FPL, I guess, is the electric company in that area. So I'll find out. But we can't find any of the cameras working in this area here of Florida. So, again, if we go over here, you'll see everything is down. There's no power. And, yeah, these are all. That one went down earlier. You can see it's kind of showing some damage right there. But yeah, these are all out because there's no electricity in this area. So the transmission system with those kind of winds, the transmission system might have failed. Perhaps, probably did fail at this point. So I don't think there's anything here available. And if there's nothing as far as trying to get a live camera from Ft.Myers, I can't. So this is what we do have going on right now. So that's what it looks like in downtown Orlando. It's the top of the building. You can see that wind-driven rain. The camera's shaking. Look at how fast those clouds are moving in Tampa. And so this is Fox 35 Orlando. So if you want to check that out. But anyway, yeah, looking again at these. You can see complete outages here in these counties here. I mean, there are a few islands of power here and there. Maybe, but it's a complete blackout as far as this particular part of Florida goes. And we'll find out more information tomorrow. But again, once again, 2,387,040 customers without power. It's a big number, all right? So that is going to be it for this update on Ian. And we'll find out more tomorrow. It's going to be pretty devastating when we see what this storm has done. And again, my prayers go out to everybody in Florida.